Oh, hi. Oh, this is just from the W Hotel in Mexico City. I am an actress, I am a director, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a writer. So I went and wrote a short film, got into Sundance. The position felt so right and so comfortable, and I loved the process so much. And being at Sundance, I was like, wow, that's an awesome validation. We start tomorrow. Any questions that we have left, this is the moment to do it. Yeah. We've assembled a team. We have a Mexican production team, we have an American production team, we are joining forces. This is some worldly, international bonds going on across borders.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Kyle, and I'm the actor in the film. I do a lot of comedy. I mostly make internet videos, and then I do random kind of TV and film stuff occasionally. I was somewhat confident in my 3 years of Spanish from high school to my freshman year of college, and I'm learning that I really kind of only know how to say how old I am. Tienes años. Is that right?
I'm one of the 4 winners. I live in New York with my wife. We're both in film. I work in the camera department mostly, and I've been writing little shorts that I've been producing on the web. I chose Mexico City for mine. There's so much happening in this culture, like luchadores, quinceañeras. This culture is so rich, and so I was like, I gotta find some way to put this into a story.
I'm playing the character of Kyle. My role in the short is nerdy, which is for me somewhat of a stretch because I'm kind of more on the cool side. I guess more kind of like always winning at sports and stuff like that. He's a tourist in Mexico City, and something magical happens.
Suddenly a postcard mysteriously comes through the door, and he goes on this adventure with this luchador who teaches him the ways of happiness.
Buenos días. Silence, please. Silencio, acción.
Hola, mi nombre es Solar y estoy aquí en este corto que se llama El Tonto. Cuando es la primera vez, incluso cuando yo subo a luchar, siempre se pone uno nervioso porque uno quiere pues que salga lo mejor, ¿no?
El Solar, the luchador. I've only met him very briefly. I met him this morning. There is a huge barrier in the little amount I've tried to speak to him. I do want to break that barrier so that we become really good buds, because for a lot of reasons, I would want him to protect me ultimately.
The film industry is totally built on technology, from the Ultrabooks that we use to the cameras that we shoot on. So when we're doing a job like this, especially where we're traveling, it's important for us to have those kind of tools that we need so that we can communicate with each other and so that we can just be on the go all the time.
Technology has helped me in my craft of screenwriting tremendously. I can take my Ultrabook and write for hours on end, all without leaving my shower hammock.
Since our piece revolves around a lonely traveler, and the idea of him being in this super jazzy and cool hotel alone affects so much emotionality, actually, because the W kind of evokes this kind of like sexy, cool, traveling thing, and you know, he is the antithesis of that.
I appreciate it, thank you. It's the second day of shooting. In terms of communication between Solar and I, it's getting better. Now I feel like we have a rapport, which is the whole thing I was hoping for the entire time. He's telling me all about the mama duck, the papa duck, and the baby duck, and the pure life, and how pretty it is.
I love your outfit, but we're gonna go with this one, better for Kim. That's what I would say in Spanish, like. So far, so great. I mean, it's been awesome. We had a lot of like lighting restrictions. You know, we're fighting sun shots, and we wanted to do it like Terrence Malick and have it all at sunrise, but that's not what we're doing. So we're not Terrence Malick.
Then we're going to the gym, the wrestling gym, and Solar is gonna probably throw me to the ground.
is an inspiring city, so we added several scenes to the script once we got here and started seeing what was available to us. We never had a scene in a wrestling gym, and here we are in a wrestling gym that looks amazing.
The collaborative process and the rewrites and everything, if anything, they've enriched it for me.
You get to come here and then work with a director that you've never met before maybe, and then you got to do a rewrite, and you got to send it back, and then you got to, I mean, it's like, it's cool. You get right up in there and it gets ugly and good right away, and that's realistic.
I think it's really cool that Intel and W are putting together projects like the 4 Stories to encourage storytellers to make these projects. Art needs funding, and I think that the best way to do that is when companies can help create something that's really cool.
Something that Coppola said recently in an article. He says, it's an extraordinary feeling to be invited to achieve your dreams. And right here, right now in Mexico City, I can't agree with him more.
Pues en esta vida yo siempre he dicho una cosa, cuando tú quieres algo lo logras y tiene que salir, o sea, si yo digo yo no lo puedo hacer, no va a salir, siempre tiene que salir bien y la vamos a hacer. Les doy las gracias a todos, soy su amigo Solar.